So finally, everything is finished now. Sitting in front of mirror, I was lost in my thoughts and makeup artists were doing their work to doll me up as a bride. Thinking about my past, a tear rolled down from my eye. Makeup artist. Oh god, why you are crying now? Tears started falling down constantly from my eyes. Makeup artist. Please don't cry, you are ruining your makeup. She was looking really pissed. I didn't pay any attention to her because my heart was not accepting to give up on him. Flashback. I was in the park for my morning walk. Wow, what a glorious morning. I opened my both arms and inhaled deeply. Then I started my walk. I was doing my work when I saw a dog. As I saw he was coming in my direction, I felt cold sweat on my forehead. I didn't move thinking he might go to the other way, but no. He came in my direction, and when I saw this, I ran fast because I am afraid of dogs. I was running while turning back to see if dog is following me or not. I bumped into someone. Oh, my head! I rubbed my head. I felt I hit my head on a rock. I looked up. He was standing very close to me. He was tall, fair, handsome, and definitely very strong. I was examining him when I heard dog barking near me. I screamed in fear and hid behind him. He bent down and gently ran his hands on dog's body. Dog sat down calmly and then he got up. I can't believe this. How you can be afraid of this small doggy? Ryan. I'm sorry, but I am really afraid of dogs from my childhood. By the way, thank you. He nodded his head and walked away. I also rushed back home. Next morning, I was again in the park. I was doing exercise when I saw the same man coming in. I turned my back to him to ignore him, but he came. Hi. I turned my face to him. Hey. He. How are you? I'm good. What about you? I'm really good. If you don't mind, can I know your name? I am Ryan, and you? I'm Jungkook. It's nice meeting you. Ryan. Yeah, same here. Jungkook. I should go now. Ryan. Yeah, sure. Bye. After waving his hand, he left and doing exercise, I went home. As I entered in house, I heard mom talking to someone. I went inside sitting room and saw a lady sitting with mom. After greeting her, I strolled in my bedroom, but just within 20 minutes, mom came in my room. Listen, Ryan, you are getting on my nerves now. Did you find a job or not? I knew it. It's daily routines question from my mom. Mom, actually I am trying and I am hopeful I will find a good job soon. Why you are so useless, Ryan? You are now 24 and still we are spending on you. When we will get something from you? Don't you know it's getting hard to survive in just your dad's income? Why God gave me a daughter. That's why I always wanted a boy, not a girl. I felt something broke inside my chest. My mom always treated me like this. I always was an unwanted child for my parents. Pushing my tears back, I said, Mom, I'm sorry for not being able to fulfill your hopes. I promise I'll try very hard to get a good job. You better do something as soon as possible. She warned me and left the room. I rested my head on bed's headboard and closed my eyes. Tears formed up in my eyes and this time I didn't stop them. Next morning, I was sitting on a bench for some rest when Jungkook came and sat next to me. Hi, how are you doing? Just fine. Is something wrong? You don't sound cheerful like usual. I thought for a second should I discuss my issues with him or not because he was a total stranger for me. But I was feeling alone and wanted to share my heart's burden with someone, so I decided to talk to him. Actually, I am not feeling good. I am 24 years, but I don't have job. My mom is worried about me. Not exactly for me, but for money. I am really stressed because of my career. Without taking a breath, I told him everything. Jungkook. Oh, I see. I think I can help you. My eyes sparkled listening his word. How? How you can help me? I can hire you in my company. I got confused, so I asked, which company? I mean, you own a company? Jungkook. Yes, I do. Don't take stress. Give me your phone number. I will call you. You are not a scammer, right? He laughed loudly when I asked him. I am not a scammer. I don't have my card with me now, but you will see I'm not lying. Why? Okay then, I'm taking a risk. Then I gave him my number. After that, we talked for about half an hour. We were talking like friends. After telling and talking to him, I felt relaxed. I was sitting on bed searching for job because I can't completely trust him. My phone rang. It was unknown number. I picked up the call. Hello? Jungkook. It's me, Jungkook. Oh, how are you? I am pretty good. I called you to tell that I want you in my office within an hour. I'm sending you address. He sounds like a real boss. Ryan. Okay, I'll be there in time. He sent me address and I got ready. After half an hour, I stepped out of my house for his office. It wasn't far from my house, so I reached within 10 minutes. His secretary took me in his office. I was amazed after looking at his company. It was a huge company with uncountable staff. He was right. He owned a company. Thank God he is not a scammer. I entered in his office. He was sitting on his chair and his gaze was fixed on a file. His secretary left me leaving in his office. He lifted his gaze on me and his lips curved into a friendly smile. Come, sit. I sat on a chair. He was still looking at me. I don't know why I was feeling nervous in front of him suddenly. Did you take your CV with you? Yes, here it is. I placed my file on his desk. He took it and after looking in it, he asked, Okay, so now I can offer you job as my secretary. Why? But you also have one. Then why? She's leaving, so I need a secretary. Why? Oh, then I am thankful to you for giving me job. I am sorry I called you a scammer. Jungkook. It's alright, so when you can start and how much monthly you expect? I don't know, I didn't thought about it yet. Fine then, 1 lakh, is it okay? My eyes widened in shock because I never expected to earn so much in a month. Yes, it's not just okay, but it's beyond my expectations. Thank you so much, Jungkook. Oh, sorry, thank you, sir. After meeting him, I went back home. I agreed to start from tomorrow. Next day, I got ready and went to his company. He was already in his office. I went to greet him. After then, he told me about his work and other things. Days were passing very good. The time I spent in company, I felt relaxed and happy, but my mom and dad's behavior never changed with me. They just need my money, not me. But Jungkook was very caring person. He always respected my opinions and some of the time I shared my parents' behavior with him. He always comforts me. I was feeling attractive towards him. I tried to stop my heart to fall for him, but nothing worked. Jungkook spoke. I was in the park for my morning exercise when I saw a girl sitting on bench. She was staring into space. She was beautiful, but she wasn't looking happy. I could see the pain in her eyes. It was the first time I saw her and I think that was the time when I fell for her. After that day, I started waiting for her to come. After some days, she bumped into me. She was running from a dog. When I saw her face, she looked like a small, cute child who's afraid of dogs. And that day I decided to make her mine. She needed a job, so I offered her a job, and then she became my secretary. I loved it when she's around me the whole day, but I wanted her to be with me in my lonely nights as well. Ryan, I came back home from office in a very good mood, but mom was sitting ready to ruin not just my mood but my life also. Mom, hey, come sit here. I want to tell you something. Without saying anything, I sit on sofa. Now you can quit this job. I think it was enough. I got confused why mom is telling me to quit my job. But why? You always wanted me to find a job and now you are saying I should quit it? Yes, I'm telling you because I have fixed your marriage date. My eyes got bigger in shock. What? What did you just said? You are getting married. I have fixed your marriage with my friend Lily's son in 15 days. But mom, I don't want. She cut off my words. I didn't ask you if you want or not. Now you can go. I ran into my room and locked the door. Tears were falling down constantly from my eyes. I thought once I will get a good job, my parents' behavior will change with me. But no, I was wrong. And now she fixed my marriage without even asking me. I can't accept this. I will tell her that I will not marry. I wiped my tears and got up. Opening my room's door, I walked outside. I stopped out of mom's room when I heard dad's voice. Are you sure she will give you money? And her son is abnormal. Wine will never agree to this marriage. Who will tell her he is not normal? Once he gets married, she will accept him. I know her. I can't say no to Lily because she will give me 10 lakh. Dad, finally we will live a good life. And then they both laughed. I felt my heart will explode. How they can do this to me? I came back in my room and that night I cried whole night. My eyes were swollen and red. I looked time, it was already 7 am. I texted Jungkook for a leave. He called me many times but I wasn't in the mood of talking to anyone. I spent the whole day in my room but no one came to comfort me. I was staring at ceiling when my phone rang. It was Jungkook's 13th call from morning. I picked up the call. Ryan, what happened? Is everything alright? Yeah, everything is fine. Jungkook, I don't feel you are okay. I am out of your house. Come out in 5 minutes. Without listening anything else, he cut the call. I got up of bed, washed my face and went outside. Jungkook was in the car. I opened car's door and sat inside the car. Without saying or listening anything, he started driving. After some minutes, car entered in a mansion. I got confused but didn't ask anything. He took me in bedroom and locked the door. I was looking down because my eyes were still swollen. He lifted my face with his fingers. Our eyes met and my eyes became teary. He pulled me into his embrace. I burst out crying loudly. He rubbed my back to comfort me. After some minutes, I felt a little fine. He pulled us apart. I opened my mouth to say something but he attached his lips on mine. I wasn't ready for this. After some seconds I kissed him back. Tears again started falling from my eyes. He was kissing me while his hands were moving on my back. I completely forgot about my tension. My heart was praying for this moment to last longer. He pushed me on bed and came on me. He ripped his shirt and then mine. He was looking mad at something but when he touched my body with his warm hands, I felt he is not angry anymore. I was feeling shy because I was half naked in front of my boss. He again put his lips on mine and his hands were squeezing my twins. My body was reacting on his every touch. I was craving for him inside me. Even though it was my first time, but still my body was behaving like I'm used to of his touch. He was sucking and nibbling my lips and I was getting out of breath. I turned my face the other side to break the kiss. We both were breathing heavily. But he started licking my twins with his tongue. He was doing some kind of magic. My whole body was burning. After licking and sucking my twins, he came close to my ear and whispered, I love you, Ryan. I really love you. Saying those words, he slid his hand inside my pants. He did it with care, but still, he was really strong. After doing it, he laid next to me and wrapped his arms around me. Now tell me what happened. I told him everything and once again my tears fell from my eyes. Everything will be fine. please don't cry. Why? How everything will be alright? Jungkook, I want to marry you, Ryan. I can send marriage proposal. Mom will never accept your proposal. She is doing just for money. Jungkook, then it's not a big deal. I can give her money. No, Jungkook, I don't want this. I know if she know you love me and you can give her money, she will always ask you for money. I know my parents. They are really greedy. Jungkook, then what you want? I don't know. I will try to talk to mom. Jungkook, okay then, I will wait for your answer. After spending 3 most beautiful, romantic, and memorable hours, I went back home. Mom and dad were already sleeping, so I went in my room. Next morning, I got up and after doing my morning routine, I went in mom's room to talk to her about Jungkook. Mom, I want to tell you something. Mom, what? Why? My boss and I like each other and we want to get married. Mom, what? You know that I have already fixed your marriage and you are saying you love your boss? You are really shameless, Ryan. But mom, we love each other and want to spend our life together. I don't think anything is wrong in this. Shut your mouth, Ryan. I don't want to listen one more word. Shut your mouth and leave. And yeah, you are not going office from today. But mom, shut up and leave. She held my hand and dragged me out of her room. I came back in my room and dialed Jungkook's number, but he didn't pick up. I tried 4 times but still no answer. What I should do now? After an hour my phone rang. It was Jungkook's call. I immediately picked up the call. Jungkook, I talked to Jungkook. Ryan, I called you to tell you that I am going London. My mom is hospitalized and I need to go urgently. I will talk to you when I'll be back. Just give me 2 to 3 days, I'll be back. Ryan, but Jungkook mom told me not to go office. Okay, don't worry, I'll tell Sarah to manage everything. I'm in airport, I'll talk to you when I'll come back. Till then, take care. Love you. Ryan. Okay, bye. He hung up the call and I was staring my phone. Days passed but he never contacted me. I tried to contact him but his number was off. After waiting for him for 13 days, my marriage date came. Mom and dad were really happy but I was dying from inside. I think he will never come back to me. Flashback and makeup and other things were done. My eyes were dried, tears were absorbed. I looked in the mirror. I was in my wedding dress. Mom and dad took me to wedding venue. I was feeling dead. Priced, do you take June as your lawful husband? As soon as Price asked, I heard a gunshot. Everyone panicked and started running here and there. I was standing blankly. There were 5 men in black masks with guns in their hands. 4 of them stood middle of the venue and 1 of them came towards me. I looked in his eyes and my heart skipped a beat. He took my hand in his hand and took me with him. Mom was shouting for help and to leave me. He took me out of venue and opened the car's door, which was already out of venue with a driver. We sat in car and driver started the engine. The whole time in the car we were silent, just my tears were falling from my eyes. Soon car stopped in a mansion. He took me in his arms in bridal style. Welcome home, love. He took me in bedroom. We sat on bed. Our eyes were fixed on each other's eyes. Jungkook, you are looking gorgeous, my love. Don't talk to me. I'm sorry, my love. I know I'm late, but my mom's condition was not good when I reached there. And then after 2 days, she was expired. Ryan. Oh, I'm really sorry for your loss, Jungkook. But look, I made you mine. I lowered my gaze because I suddenly was feeling shy. His eyes were saying many things. Don't be shy, today is our first night. Ryan. But? Jungkook, no but. He came near me and gently placed a kiss on my forehead and then he attacked on my lips. Jungkook, but I want to warn you, Today I won't go slowly. That was your first time, so I controlled myself, but not tonight. But you will hurt me. Jungkook, I promise I will never hurt you, my love. I will always treat you as my treasure. I really love you, Ryan. I love you more, Jungkook. I was about to die. My heart was feeling dead when you was away. I thought I lost you. But thank you so much for not leaving me to suffer my whole life. Tears came again. Jungkook, man, please, I don't want to see you tears in your eyes. I just want to see you laughing, smiling, and living a beautiful life with me. He again pulled me into a hug, and then he started doing it. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.